This is The Swimming Show.
Woman, I can hardly express.
John Lennon from the Beatles fame wrote the song called Women. O ne a hlompha basadi haholo eo motho mme seo o ne o se utlwa mminong wa hae. It is still Women's Month and let's reach out and show respect. I know you will.
I will try to express.
In the world of swimming, our students are in Taiwan for the World Student Games, and the junior achievers are competing in Indianapolis in the USA in the FINA Junior World Champs. Ke nna Dikeledi Litsiri, and I'll be taking you through the highlights and what is on offer today on The Swimming Show. The Swimming Show. Send us your posts and tweets to hashtag The Swimming Show. Also, visit YouTube, The Swimming Show, if you miss any of the programs. Ke tsena tseo ka di lebellang kajeno lenaneong. In today's lineup, the SA Short Course Nationals, we feature highlights from the 4-day event. Sun City hosted the latest stand-up paddling championships in the Pilansberg, Northwest Province. Check out the action. Diving from the Nationals at Kings Park, we featured a 3-meter event for the 14 to 15-year age group. Tsena le tse ding for The Swimming Show. The Swimming Show. While the Cape is enjoying some cooler weather and much-needed rain, Durban can boast about the warm weather and a world-class diving facility. This is the Kings Park Outdoor Diving Pool. Today we feature the 3-meter Springboard event for girls 14 to 15 years of age. We won't show all the dives, but these juniors do 3 dives each, while the seniors do 5. Larkin Alberts is up to do a forward 2.5 somersault dive. She's from Crusaders in Central Gauteng. Seven judges award her a score, and the lowest and highest total is discarded to give her an average. She scores a total of 33 points. Grace Bremer is also from Central Gauteng, the Crusaders Club. A well-executed dive with a 2.1 difficulty factor. She scores 28.80 points. Alexandra Kirsten is from the Jesters Club, St. Mary's School in Gauteng. The judges like this dive and award her 39.60 points. Carrie Lee's second dive, forward 2.5 somersault. 2.4 is the difficulty degree of this next dive. She improves with every dive. 49.60 her points tally here. Bailey Hydra is from Crusaders, St. Stephen's in Gauteng. An excellent dive that puts her in the lead and scoring 50.40 points. Bailey Davenport is also from Crusaders, St. Stephen's. She's doing a forward 2.5 somersault. A slight overreach on the entry, but still a good score of 44.40. An inward double somersault now for Carrie Lee Morrison. She's also from Jesters in Gauteng. A well-executed dive. She scores 40.80 points. The current leader, Bailey Hydra, gets ready for the next dive. The difficulty factor is 2.7, the most difficult so far. Bailey does well and scores 45.90 points from the judges. The final dive from Bailey Davenport, a tricky dive with a difficulty factor of 2.4. 149.20 points, which places her second overall in the competition. Ke tsena dintlha ka botlalo.
My name is Bailey Hadra. I'm 13 years old and I dive for Crusaders Diving Club and I go to St. Stithians Girls College. I think I've dived pretty nicely so far. I got 7s on almost every dive, so that's a big step for me. I got 6s on my inward 2.5, which I'm super chuffed about because that is like one of my newest dives I've ever done.
Very credible indeed, Bailey.
My dream's always been to be at the Olympics. So I'm hoping to go to World Juniors next year. So then after this, I'm going to Amsterdam Cup. So that'll give me a little bit of experience before I go overseas to World Juniors, hopefully.
And the swimming show we'll be watching. After the break, the Sun City Stand-Up Paddling Championships will introduce the event. Dula Mo. This is the majestic Sun City Resort in the pocket of an extinct volcano in the Pilanesberg, Northwest Province. The Sun City Stand-Up Paddling or SUP Classic took place over a period of 3 days at this exclusive resort. The last event of this kind took place here in selemo sa 2012. This year, the classic involves stand-up paddleboard racing as well as surf stand-up paddleboarding. And which inland resort can offer these facilities other than Sun City? The competition began with a practice session for the surf competitors at the Valley of the Waves. Then it was round 1 of the stand-up paddleboard racing in the freshwater dam. 200 meters of sprinting and some fun events like the dragon boat racing, a 4-man team event. On the final day, the 10-kilometer challenge took place, and the same evening, the surf finals in the wave pool.
So, at this event, we're lucky enough to have the complete South African paddleboard team, both racing and stand-up paddleboard surfing. It's making it quite a nice event. Those who are getting into it, they can see how it's done. And those who are at the top of their game, they can compete against each other to see who's at the top.
Commander Santos. I've been paddling for about 11 years now. 11 years. When I was 15, I did the M2O in Hawaii. It's one of the youngest competitors. And now I'm just being chosen for the first time to represent South Africa at the ISA Games.
This is the list of competitors selected to compete at the SUP World Championships in Denmark next month.
Yeah, so essentially there are 4 disciplines. You get the wave riding, which we're very fortunate to be having a wave riding event at Sun City here in the wave pool, which has been fantastic under floodlights. So there's a wave riding, which is very similar to a surfing contest where you're judged on your performance on the waves. Your heats are either 20 or 30 minutes long, and you're judged on your best 2 waves, and that's the wave riding side. Then you have what we did today, which is basically a course race, and that's anything from 5, 8, 10 kilometers up to 18 kilometers at the World Championships. And then we'll have ins and outs, which is technical racing in and out of the surf. So they set a buoy out at the back and a buoy on the inside, and you race in and out depending how big the surf is. It depends on how many laps you'll do. And then the 4th element, which is just catching on now, is down the rivers. The guys are doing river rafting on the SUPs, which is really exciting as well. So a lot to offer out of the sport.
So it's just really stand-up paddleboarding is versatile, you know, ocean, flat water, dams, rivers. There's so many places you can do it, you know. I mean, we're in Sun City right now, landlocked, you know, and we all stand up paddleboarding, so it's amazing.
Fantastic venue. It's a beautiful venue, perfect for stand-up paddleboard racing inland. We've got great facilities, beautiful water, beautiful scenery, and everything that you want for a race and the family to come have a great day out.
Yeah, it's extremely different. Especially like even though the wave is consistent, you get 2 waves on each side. You get 2 rights, 2 lefts. But it's so different because in the ocean, if you miss a wave, you can quickly paddle around and in the last few seconds get another wave. Whereas here, you have 4 waves, you miss them, then that's it. But I got 2 waves and that happened to get me through. So it just shows you just need 2 high-scoring waves and then you're through.
In future programs, the swimming show will feature highlights of the Sun City Stand-Up Paddling Classic. We will show you some night surfing as well as the 10-kilometer distance race. You too can get involved with stand-up paddling.
That's the big thing. The boundary to entry is just so easy. Whether you're 6 or 60 or 6 or 80, you can jump on a board and go for a paddle. There's something that accommodates everyone.
Also, a good way to get involved with SAP is to go on to SAPSA's website. It's www.sapsa.org. It's the South African Paddleboarding Association that basically does all the events, looks after the events for surfing and for racing. But also there you can find a club or in your area where you can get involved with to start supping.
Well, there you go. Inland or at the coast, stand-up paddling knows no boundaries. Make it happen. More next time. Hona mona with the swimming show. The swimming show. Ka mora tsena tsohle tse thabisitseng re hloka ho yo rekisa. O se ke be wa suta. You are watching the swimming show on SABC2. You belong. On to the action now. The SA National Short Course took place in Pietermaritzburg recently. The competition is in the 25-meter pool and stretched over 4 days. After a very successful campaign in the Bahamas, our juniors are here in full force. The selected achievers have flown to Indianapolis in the United States to contest the Junior FINA World Championships.
Yes, I was the coach that went with the 8 swimmers that were there, and we had a phenomenal performance. I've never been to a competition like that before, so I wasn't expecting too much. But we came away with 8 gold medals, and it was a diverse group of swimmers that scored those medals. So really surprised me, and really is a huge confidence booster for, I think, junior swimming in South Africa. So it was a great experience and a really good high level of swimming. Looking forward to Junior Worlds coming up now, so that'll obviously put us instead to hopefully make a few finals, and if we can get a few medals out of that, that would be awesome.
Some of our older students are in Taiwan at the moment competing in the University Student Games. Notable absentees at short course this year are Cameron van der Berg and Chadlet Flo, as well as some of our elite swimmers who were competing at the FINA World Cup events in Europe.
Yeah, you know, with Chad and Cameron overseas and Ayrton Sweeney overseas swimming on the World Cups, they're doing a great job. I think Chad's leading the series. I think Cameron's in the top 3. So, you know, we've always had a great showing in the World Cups. We've got a good history of winning World Cups with our swimmers. And Ayrton Sweeney also having a good show there as well, getting some medals there in the 400 IM. So, you know, we just feel, you know, that's their stage and they need to be on that. So no pressure on them to come back and swim SA short course.
The absence of the top names means opportunities galore for the swimmers wanting to make a statement and put up their hands. Ha re shebeng dintlhakgolo tsa SA short course. 16-year-old Ailinda Du Plessis lines up in lane 4 for the first semi-final of the women's 100-meter backstroke. Sills' Jamie Reynolds is in lane 5. Her 18-year-old teammate from Sills, Casey Wilson, is in lane 3. Chanel van Wyk set the national mark of 56.56 way back in 2009. Du Plessis and Reynolds turned together after 25 meters. Amy Stanford from Tuks is pushing hard from lane 2. Jamie Reynolds has a slight edge at the midway mark. But Ailinda Du Plessis is not letting go of Reynolds. Wilson in the green cap is digging deep to stay with the leaders. Georgia Nell has made very good progress from lane 8. She spots the white cap at the top of your screen. This is still anyone's race. Jamie Reynolds will take this, closely followed by Georgia Nell, smoking from lane 8, and then Casey Wilson. Mampudi o tlameha ho tswa ho bana ba bararo. Georgia Nell's twin sister Olivia is in lane 4 for the next semi-final. 18-year-old Natania van Niekerk from Tuks in Pretoria is in lane 5. The Nell twins are the daughters of popular Springbok swimmer Annette Cowley Nell. Both are tall and full of promise at only 15 years of age. The second semi-final is underway. Strong underwater work from Nell in the center of the pool. She has gone out very fast. Nell turns first, then Van Niekerk in lane 5 and Seagulls Lindsay McLeod in lane 2. Samantha Riddle in lane 3 has dropped off the lead. Tanel Baptiste in lane 6 is doing well going into the halfway mark. Olivia Nell now. Natania van Niekerk makes her move. She moves alongside Olivia Nell. Into the 10 now. The sprint is on for the finish. It looks like Van Niekerk has the edge. This race is faster than the first semi. 1 minute 1 second, 0.94 for Van Niekerk. Nell follows, and then players Tanel Baptiste glides into the third place. The top 8 times from the semis go through to the finals. Next on the blocks, the women in the final of the 400 meters individual medley. Rebecca Mida from Tigerberg Aquatics is in lane 4. In the blue arena suit, Samantha Randall from Tuks. Rebecca Mida will be out to better Catherine Maitlim's 2009 record of 4 minutes 22.88 seconds. 16 lengths of the pool, but we will only show you the first and last strokes. The ladies starts with butterfly, and already Rebecca Mida has the edge. Seagulls Mane Freilink in lane 3 is doing well. 50 meters completed, and Rebecca means business. In the backstroke leg, Mida kept her advantage. We move ahead now to the final 10 in the final stroke, the freestyle leg. Rebecca has opened up a 12-second lead on Samantha Randall, her nearest competitor. Without being pushed much harder, it is unlikely that she can challenge the record. Rebecca Maida wins in 4 minutes 37.60 seconds. Coach Bianca Murray will be happy with this time. She signals her approval. Samantha Randall glides into second. Marne Freling gets in for third.
I'm extremely happy with my swim so far. We didn't really taper for this gala, it's just a training gala. Just working hard and seeing how close we can get to our short course conversion times or get to those world short course qualifying times without much rest, training through the competition and just seeing where I'm at before Junior Worlds next week. So I'm happy, very happy with my results so far.
Her 400 IM was phenomenal. 4:37 on that 400 IM is really world class. So big breakout swim for her. Converted to long course, that gives you an Olympic qualifying time. So absolutely thrilled with that time.
Youth Commonwealth was really great for us. I think we finished second on the medal table there, but it's going to be a whole different story now come the World Juniors in Indianapolis. And like I said earlier, you know, the kids on the team are really young. They're only 15, 16 years old. They're up against the 17, 18-year-olds because that's the age category, 18 and under. So it's going to be a little bit of a different story there. And, you know, bearing in mind that the majority of this team going now could still swim in the 2019 World Junior Championships in 2 years' time because of their age. So I think we'll look for a better result at the World Juniors in 2019, but great for them to get an experience now in 2017. And then at the end of the year in December, we've got our Commonwealth Games trials, which would be really exciting, I think. And, you know, we look to pick a fairly big team. We've had great results in the Commonwealth in the past. And hopefully we can put a good team together for the Gold Coast come April.
We are out of time for today, but check out our Twitter account and Facebook for news from the Student Games in Taiwan and the Junior World Champs in the United States. Ho fitlela nakong e tlang e ba le mafelo a beke a kganyang e ntse e le nna Dikele Dilitsiri.
The Swimming Show.